Aimee, I love you. I don't say this to many people, and you are one of select few whom I say I love you to. I feel lucky to have you as my partner in life. You're warm, kind, sensitive, thoughtful, honest, independent, caring, affectionate, easygoing, forgiving, and self-aware. And most importantly, you accept me as I am. I still can't believe I used to tell my parents I would never marry a Korean girl. Even when my mother would tell me to look for a nice Korean girl, I refused and intentionally avoided them. But thankfully, God had his own plan. His plan to show me that he truly is an intentional God, and to show me what I was missing out on. From the beginning of our conversation, I knew you were different. You knew how to navigate a sophisticated conversation. You had your own opinions about everything. When you also dropped the hint that you're a Christian, I thought to myself, could she be the one that I've been praying for? Ain't no way. On our first date, I was looking for ways to hold your hand without being creepy, just like how Wally wanted to hold Eve's hand. I didn't think I would ever get into a long-distance relationship, but with you, it made sense. Even though we only met once before committing ourselves to each other. In the short year we've known each other, you've challenged me in so many ways and yoinked me out of my comfort zone so many times. And I've learned that I can't just wear the same shorts and t-shirt all year round for every occasion. From this moment forth, I will put your needs above my own and push myself out of comfort zone to serve you. I will continue to kill my pride and selfishness. I will listen to you even when we're both emotional and defensive. I was wrong when I make a mistake. I will continue to pursue you and remain curious about you. I promise to be faithful, truthful, and respectful. I promise to remind you how much I love you through the little things, even if they go unnoticed. I promise to kill all the little bugs for you, even if I'm grossed out. I promise to face any challenges or obstacles with you back to back, side by side, face to face. I'm Wally, and you're my Eve. As long as I hold your hand, I know I'll be okay.
Hello.
Oh my God.
You look so pretty.
Dear Seoulyun, I'm so thankful for your love in my life. One of the first things you told me as we started to get to know each other was that you wanted to take care of me. To be honest, that sounded way too cliche, and I was really skeptical. I was always a very independent, self-reliant person who struggled to let people get too close. But in just over a year, your consistent pursuit after my heart has broken down many walls of doubt and stubbornness in me. When I think of you, you're like a giant ball of sunshine. You are so warm, and your heart truly reflects God's heart for his people. You care so deeply for those close to you and even worry about the stranger you just met for a few minutes. You don't hesitate to reach out to those on the outskirts of any group, making sure they are seen. You remember people's stories and wish you could help them in any way possible. You are so patient, even when I am so quick to be discouraged when things don't go our way. You never fail to remind me of God's plans over our own with such gentleness and assurance. And unlike me, you always credit the smallest turn of events to God, seeing his handprint on everything that comes your way. As different as we are, you also understand me in a way that makes me feel so seen and so known. I thank God for allowing me to be a witness of how intentionally he has made you in his image and all the ways he will grow and mold you to be a light for his glory. I'm so excited to be your wife and choose to do life with you every single day. I promise to do my best in showing you affection each day, even though I may not be very good at it. I promise to keep asking questions and stay curious to learn more about you, even after many years have passed. I promise to get better about sharing my innermost thoughts with you and giving you affirmations verbally. I promise to challenge you when you need it and grow with you in humility by accepting help from our community when we need it together. Through all the mundane, exciting, and difficult times, I promise to always put my trust in God first, knowing that my help comes from my Father in heaven. I promise to commit to you as your partner in life, choosing to honor and respect you each day we are given together. Above all, I promise to love God with all my heart, mind, and soul, so that I can love you through the best example of love that I know. I love you.
Dear friends, we are gathered here in the presence of God to join this man and this woman in holy marriage, Seoulyun and Aimee. One thing that I have been impressed with is your organization. That is to your credit. The key to that, of course, is when you care about the small details, the small matters, which others may be tempted to overlook or ignore. And I want to encourage you to continue as you've started. Keep on caring about the small matters. Keep on loving each other, remembering that love is a verb, not just an emotion. Remember, a successful marriage doesn't happen when both parties give 50-50. That rarely happens. A successful marriage happens when both sides give 100-100. Will you have this woman to be your wedded wife, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, and forsaking all others, keep only on to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Aimee, will you have this man to be your wedded husband, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, and forsaking all others, keep only on to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
By the authority vested in me by God and also the city of New York, I pronounce that they are husband and wife together. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. That those who God has joined together, let no one separate. Seoulyun, you may kiss your bride.
Before I begin, I just want to say, Aimee, you look wonderful today. Yeah, and son, it's nice to see you in something other than a tee and shorts. As you already know, I am Joseph, and some of you may recognize me as Seoulyun's Facebook profile picture from 2013 to 2015. Son, we've known each other for now a decade. 10 years, yeah, 10 years. That's 5,256,000 minutes of my life that I will never get back. 5,256,000 minutes filled with trips, events, games, jokes, and memes that we have shared with each other. That's 5,256,000 minutes, like watching all 9 seasons of The Office 1,200 times. Yeah, you probably done it. Those closest to us know that son is like a brother to me. We have pushed each other to become better people and lifted each other up during our lows. We were so close that some people would think that I would have been the one marrying him today. So I just want to say, they taught me this. 축하해 친구야. I'm not done yet, but thank you. He said, I know career for you, brother. You have been an amazing friend and brother to me, and I'm 100% certain you'll be an amazing husband and eventually father. It's also good to know I have a place to crash in Boston. So if everyone can do as Pink once said, and please raise up your glass with me. You want to do both. I still got to read this, huh? You raise it for me. Congratulations, son and Aimee. Hope you both cherish every moment today as we enjoy this day's celebration. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. And we finish off with a Gamsap Hat Nida.
My name is Grace Kim, and Aimee and I became roommates when the pandemic broke out. So there are two things that can happen when you're on lockdown with someone that you've never met. Either you can drive each other completely insane, or you become family for life. And as I'm standing in front of you today, I'm happy to say that Aimee is indeed my sister for life. In sharing a room with Aimee, just big enough for two twin beds to fit next to each other, I have learned a thing or two about what it's like to do life with Aimee. So you might want to take some notes here. What I can share with you is that Aimee has this crazy ability to know you and love you in the biggest and smallest ways. She knows what color will look best on you, the food that will instantly comfort you, and the best product to buy for whatever it is that you've been shopping for. She'll also know your quirks, your triggers, and personal struggles, sometimes before you even know them yourself. And through all of that, Aimee will always make you feel seen, known, and loved in a way that reminds you of God's love. Seoulyun, I knew you were special when Aimee first told me about you, because she used those same words when describing how she felt after meeting you, that she felt so seen, known, and loved by God. It brings me so much joy knowing that my dear friend has a life partner that reminds her just how unconditionally loved she is. And with that, I would like to raise a toast to the bride and groom. May you love one another in the big ways, small ways, forever and always. Cheers!